Yeah, welcome once again. Though this stage we are now, will be the last series of the tutorial, and today we'll be discussing rendering, and then we'll be showing you on how to render. So it comes with a couple of things like rendering settings, V-Ray frame buffer post production, saving productions. So settings about channel, resolution, your camera, and so on and so forth. VFB post production is how you do post production in V-Ray frame buffer. You will get to know what is V-Ray frame buffer. Then saving productions, how to save your output, your rendering output into pictures, into JPEG or BMP. So that is what you're going to learn. So and let's quickly slide in into today's tutorial. You're welcome. Yeah, welcome back. This is where we stopped the last time. I was explaining resolutions, and yeah, why I choose 1920 for my resolution is that I prefer to calculate resolutions based on binary because pixels works with binary. So, and you know, binary is 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So, a 1K rendering is 1024. So, and then a 2K rendering is starts from 2048. So, and we have 512. If you add 512 to 512, you multiply it by 2, you are going to have 1024. So, how do I arrive at this 1920? I arrive at 1920 by adding 512 to 1024 to 256. So let's do the calculation. So I do it this way. 1024 plus 512 plus 256 plus 128. So because I want the rendering engine to sample the rendering according to binary, according to the functions of pixels, because PLX works with binary. So that is why I arrived at this 1920. I don't want to do 2048. So another means of I doing a rendering which is not up to 2048. What I mean by 2048 is typing 2048 here, which is 2K. Is by doing something closer to 2K. Is having 1920. So, and this rendering is still okay. This resolution is still okay for rendering, especially for a system which is 16 gig RAM CPU and then 2 gig RAM for the GPU. So now let's move to this V-Ray settings. Here at under renderer, if I want to do interactive rendering, I leave it at CPU, and like I said earlier, the list of my resolution here will be 600 for interactive rendering. So then I will leave this at progressive. This global illumination I will use at brute force, light catch, GI depth, remains the same. I won't switch on this ambient occlusion, I don't need it. All these settings will remain the same. All this will remain the same. This will remain the same. Why doing interactive rendering or just basic rendering? I might do render production, but it will be basic. So at these channels too, I won't do anything there. I won't come there to do anything. Even Vray Swam, I won't do anything there. So, but if I want to do my final rendering and I say 1920 is my resolution, for my final rendering I choose 300 dpi, but for my interactive or just simple rendering, basic rendering, I use 75 dpi. And here in my quality, for interactive rendering or basic or simple rendering production, I use low. But for my final, this is what I will do: medium plus 300 dpi, and this resolution. Then coming here, I'll change it to CUDA. If you are using only a system that does not have graphics card, you can't use this CUDA. So once I get to CUDA, I come here to under RTX, I uncheck this, I pick this, then uncheck this. So I use only CPU under CUDA. So and that will make my, this is my video card, my GPU card, NVIDIA GeForce MX330. Adding the two together or using it only on under CUDA will make it more slower, because this GeForce M330 is no more compatible with RTX. Assuming I'm using a RTX machine now, I will just be combining the two. It will be very fast, very fast. So, or use this alone to render, it will still be fast. So, but because Vray 6 and from Vray 5 are now RTX engine based, so if you add this to this or use this alone to render, it will be very slow. So, and then so if you want it to be at least faster, just use CUDA and pick CPU alone. For those of you who are not using a gaming laptop, who does not have a graphics laptop, you will only be able to use CPU. But anyway, you can try your luck, because these settings will still be there if you are only using CPU and your CPU RAM is 16 gig. You can still click on this CUDA and click on this to render, but it might not, your graphics might not indirectly work with it. So that is just it for that. So for my final rendering, again, this is where I come, I choose CUDA, and then I choose this, then change this to buckets. Buckets is more faster. Leave this brute force, light catch, GI depth, ambient occlusion, I will mark it, I won't change it from 0.8. Then leave all these settings I mean for my final rendering. And then here, first of all, I will go back to CPU. I will use trace depth in production, then go back to CUDA, come here, still I have my CPU checked here. So now, and then this geometric totalization, I will increase it to 15. And coming to channels, I will mark this, mark this, mark this, mark this. The reason why you are marking all this is that when you want to denoise, all the elements under each of this will be denoised along this. So it will make your rendering production come out more better. So I say I select off, so that it's going to render on. So coming to my denoiser, make sure for your final rendering you set your denoiser rendering to Vray denoiser. So and then this default, I will go to custom, then strength, I will say 1.5, and then leave the radius at 10. So and then I will click on light mix. Light mix, I will leave it as family type, because family type, it will give you the ability, light mix gives the ability for you in post production, which is here. If light mix is available here, I'll be able to mix all the lights I used in the model, including artificial lights and natural lighting. So that is the reason why you will have to add the light mix here. So that is my final rendering settings. So let's close this. Another thing I want to show us is that so let's continue. We'll have I'll have some things to show us. All other materials I uploaded in and then assigned to Revit materials. Now, let's start from this marble. I mean, this pebble, stones I put here. So these pebbles, 2-4. By 2-4. And going here, I will go to its displacement. This is its displacement. So displacement is at 0.2. At 0.2, and then I will go to check on it. Gravel 0.23. Let me check on this bump. Let this bump be at 0.1. So because bump works with displacement, and here this is how to add displacement. So you go to here, you see this is the displacement tab, then you see the displacement G023, which is displacement for the stones. The gravel have been assigned. That is why you see the dot here, and that is why you also see the dot here. So let me also show us that these have been assigned to my floor, the marble I use for floor gold. You can see 1 2 by 1 2, and this has been assigned to I leave it at 305 the default. So this emissivity has been assigned to has been assigned it has been assigned. As you can see, I use Vray material to cover this emissivity, and for this I have assigned plastic to it. You can see for this, also for this side
Good morning.
I have assigned emissivity to it too. So
Please, can you help me call him?
and for this glass, sorry, this glass, I will assign this glass tinted
He
blue.
told me he was coming to office straight up. I said,
I'll pick this, I think I will assign to these
I
two.
know.
This window frame. So, and I think it is the material for here too. Yes, it is the material for here. You see, it's not changing. And for this glass, I want to show us something. This is the glass. Whenever you pick on window glass in Revit to assign Vray material to it, this one that is only glass is the one you will assign Vray material to. So, yeah, and I don't think there is any other. Here, this ceiling here are assigned wood plank. I make it 500, 500, half of this, which is already 1000. So this has also been assigned. I make it 50 because of it is 5 centimeter. And this has been assigned to burglar. See, 50, 50 because it's 5 centimeter. So asphalt has been assigned. I think everything is assigned. I will go back to Revit to just adjust the material of these two, these third road traffic line. So, and then I think we'll move on to loading vegetations into the scenes. But probably before I do that, I want to load in a studio light and then later load in a curtain. So what I am going to do now is let me close this and then go to manage in Revit and open this material. I'm searching for parking strip. Okay, let me search here. Okay. So appearance, I'll just reduce the lighting, the yellow. I'll make it more light and then change this from blush, brush, and change this from to gloss. So in reality, you know it's a gloss paint. So, and then I'll search for let me click on this. I want to know its material. Let me edit. Okay, gypsum board. Wall. Appearance. Let me increase its glossiness to 50. So probably let's increase it to 100. So apply. Okay. So finish. Now let me get connected to the internet so that I'll be able to use to use Chaos Cosmos. So going to Vray.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're connected. Now, Chaos Cosmos. Let me go to ground. So, loading in vegetations, trees. Meanwhile, I set it to downloaded, so only the ones I have downloaded that will appear here. So, and this blue mark shows that they have been downloaded. So, I'm going to use Common Maple or loading Common Maple. Let's drop. I will load in this silver birch. I will drop it. Let's close this. I will load in this palm tree. Now let's go to shrubs and bushes. I will load in this. I'll drop it here.
Good morning.
Then
Ah, no,
I will load this in. But I won't place it. I'll just load it in. Let's go to flowers and grass. Okay, I think indoor plants. Let's go to indoor plants. I will load this in. I will load this in. I will cancel, but I won't place it. I'll also load this in.
I want that. Yeah, not that, but I'm still shopping. So I
Nigeria today.
no, not Nigeria. Nigeria, no, but not really Nigeria. So not really Nigeria, but I'm feeling I'm getting too.
I don't know why this is not loading.
Fine.
Okay, let me try this.
No. I came, but it's in the office. I came when I think I came around November during my friend's wedding.
So I don't know why it's stopped responding. Let me close it.
Because the wedding was at school. So,
Just like
it's not our match. Our match.
February the man 28, 29.
Our match now. So that's like 4 or 5.
Let's come back to it.
December, January,
No, it was November to something. So December.
Let me go to my seal height, seal level, and then to architecture here. Then okay.
What are you doing? What you wear? What? Oh. Even in fashion society,
Not really.
Let's wait for it.
It's not though.
Owó tó lówó kọ́ ló ṣe ìdí náà tó lè ṣe. Owó tó lówó
Yes. Yes.
Tó wà láyé ló sọ pé kò sọ ni.
It's not all.
Ní nǹkan tó sọ pé kò
Even
sọ
things
ni.
are expensive in Ado. Things are expensive in Ado. But I still prefer Ado.
I think it's loading in the chaos cosmos component. You see?
President of Ado. I prefer Ado.
So, but I won't place it. I'll just cancel it.
Abba. Parents were like me.
So
Oh, yes,
let's try.
Yes.
Your school environment.
Let's try this again. Maybe.
Mama sọ wé Èkìtì.
Oh, yes,
Èkìtì ọjọ́ olùkọ́.
oh, yes, like,
Kí ló fi like your school environment?
Ìkọ̀lé, Ìkẹrẹ,
So
Ìjẹ̀rò.
let's load this. Lose this.
Gbogbo tó sọ yẹn, gbogbo ọ̀tàn, gbogbo
Ọ̀tún is not
ọ̀tún,
Ọ̀tún,
gbogbo.
no, I'm not really.
There are 5 buildings there. Àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní state house wọ́n gan.
So
Wọ́n ní ṣe kọ́ máa Thursday bá wọn.
No, Ọ̀tún yẹn ni o. I don't. Ẹ̀kọ́ mi ìkọjá
Lẹ́yìn náà, school environment.
let's go to modify
Báwo ni
Oh, sorry. systems.
ọmọ kan rò pé Adó sí Ìbàdàn? Ẹnu èkó tí gbé Ìbàdàn.
Light fixtures. Load family.
No, o fẹ́ ká máa pé rẹ́kọ̀dì tí ó sáàbù. Ẹ̀mẹ́ lọ Ọ̀yọ́ state ló ti sáàbù. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé mo ní PPA.
I'll go to lighting.
Àwọn tó ti sanwó LGI, wọ́n ti sanwó. Wọ́n lọ bá ìsáàbù.
Architectural.
Ẹ̀mẹ́ ló ti ń gbé Ìbàdàn.
Internal.
Yeah, it's
Then studio light.
No matter what, I
Open.
don't just come out. Like, I'm always in my serious. And I enjoy my service. So, I enjoy my service because it was not boring. I don't just. I don't.
So let me place it here.
But,
Don't worry. I'll just change this elevation. Let's say minus 1050 and see. The studio light won't show. That's why I have placed it. But if you want to see it, let's go to section. Let me place my section here. And go to view. So you can see this is where it is. So let me bring it down a little bit. Minus. I think the other chaos cosmos component is loading in. So, but I don't. Well, let's just wait for it. I don't know why it's now getting slow like this. I don't know why.
Gbogbo máma máa sọ̀rọ̀ ìwọ̀n ẹ ti ń pín bọ́dà mú padà gbogbo máma dá lọ́kọ̀ wọ̀nyí ẹ ti mú ìlú oní ìlú kan ẹ mú gbogbo ọmọ rẹ wọn tó dá para sí wọn dá ìpadà ní gbogbo ìsìkìtì wọn ti múra wọn mọ́ra wọn ti mú létí ra wọn gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀ máma pọ̀ wọn bẹ Èkìtì kan tó jọ gbọ́dọ̀ fáyọ̀ lórí Èkìtì wọn máa ṣe pẹ́ ní lójú máa pa àwọn ìṣòro máa skúlù wọn ẹ máa máa dùn kẹ́ wọn máa ṣe ọ̀nà àpárá pọ̀ bí o sì ọmọ bọ́dá fáìkì tó ṣe
Minus 1050.
wọ́n máa wáyé ọdún ni.
So let me still bring it back down now. Let's see.
Once your business is thriving, only
Okay, that's nice. Going back to the sea height, so we can see it. So NF, so that I can loading the studio light again. So
Hello?
I can place one here too.
Yeah?
But because I can't see it, I will come here -15. Let me go to section again.
Hello, your body, yes, brother.
This is -15.
Look at you, brother.
So now um let's go to that C.
Andy. Yes.
Yeah, for now, this is where we will end, and then we will continue again. So thank you for paying attention.
Can I get Adam to work?
Yeah, um, thanks for learning today's tutorial. Thanks for learning so far. Thanks for your patience and then your learning. And then we'll see you in the next tutorial series. So don't forget, join, like, and follow us. These are our social handles. And God bless. See you in the next